Let me show you guys how I made my spicy cranberry sauce. To my bag, I'm gonna add half a bag of cranberries and half a cup of brown sugar and the juice of an orange. Now, I must confess, we're not big fans of cranberry sauce because they're too sweet. So this year, I decided to make mine with a little kick, and I'm gonna add 3 habaneros. Just make sure that when you add your peppers, either crush or dice, and you're not struggling like me trying to smash them in between cooking. Just add a little salt and let this simmer for about 5 minutes until it becomes a jelly. And if it's too thick, just add a couple tablespoons of water. Hope you like my recipe. Let me show you guys how I made my turducken. For those who don't know, it's turkey, duck, and chicken. Every year, I always try to do my turkey a different way, and this year, I decided to make it into a turducken roll. So I laid some turkey breast flat on a piece of saran wrap, seasoned it up, and then I add a layer of stuffing. I then add my duck breast, and then I seasoned it up, put more stuffing, my chicken breast, and then I seasoned that up, add more stuffing. Then I rolled it up, secured it with cooking string, and then I rolled it up again using the saran wrap super tightly. I rolled it up, and then I stuck it in the fridge for a couple of hours because I wanted it to keep its shape. After a couple of hours, I took it out, seasoned it up some more. Mind you, these seasonings have little to no salt. Put it in a Ziploc bag with a little bit of butter and cooked it for 4 hours using my sous vide. I then removed it, seared it with some butter and herbs. Guys, please give my sister some attention. She was like dying to be on the frame. Do you guys see her doing the most? Oh my gosh. Anyways, so I'm just gonna cut it up and look how amazing this looks. This was my first time actually doing this, and I didn't want to tell anybody that there was duck in there. But every time they try something new that I make, they're always like, what did she do this time? I did end up telling them that there was duck after they were licking their fingers and telling me how amazing it was, and then freaked out. But anyways, hope you like this recipe. Bye! Let me show you guys how we spent our Thanksgiving yesterday. Every year, we try to make our turkey a different way. So this year, we had a fried turkey, regular, traditional, roasted in the oven turkey, and we also had a turducken roll that was made in my sous vide. I know some of you guys were appalled with my turducken, but it's all good. Not everybody's palates are fully developed. We also had a ham that reminded me of the pinhead dish I am not proud of, so you're not gonna get the recipe. We also had a spring mix salad with some pomegranates, apples, and walnuts, some Brussels sprouts with bacon, our stuffing, some corn. There's the fried up turkey cut up in pieces, some mashed potatoes, some green beans cooked with shallots, garlic, and walnuts, our macaroni and cheese. There is the turducken making his appearance. And then my sister also made some cheesy potato scallops. We also had a cheese board that had a couple of cheeses, meats, and fruits. We can't forget about our dessert table. Now, haters are gonna say that we bought our desserts, but we actually made them homemade. Had the traditional pumpkin pie, some tiramisu, and pumpkin cheesecake. There's my little sister making sure she has all the angles. We also had our bar fully loaded with drinks, candies, enchiladas, chamoys, a rim dip, everything, you name it. Our candies and rim dips came from Chilito Loco. This was my little sampler plate. We never have cranberry sauce, but this year I made an habanero cranberry sauce, and it was actually pretty good. Here's most of us just munching away. That is my husband's plate. I don't know why he was picking at his food like a little kid, but that was his plate. Then we have my baby, my nephew, my sister rubbing on herself. What the hell? My mama, and then my sister passing on the rolls. Here are my 2 little sisters fighting over the candies. The name of the candy company is Chilito Loco, and let me tell you, they are freaking bomb. You can tell by the look on her face. Then we finished the night off making drinks in my Bartesian, which, by the way, they have a Black Friday sale, so if you guys are interested, the link's gonna be in my bio. That's it, guys. Bye! Let me show you guys how to make a green pozole. To your pot, you're gonna add all these ingredients I'm gonna list on the screen and bring your pot to a boil. Meanwhile, I'm gonna cut up my meat. I'm using pork and chicken. And for the pork cut, I'm gonna use a picnic roast, or you can use pork shoulder, anything that has bone, except pork chops. Don't use pork chops. We're gonna add our pork to our boiling water. My water wasn't boiling fast enough, so I just added my pork in there because I was in a rush. Then I cover it up, let my pork cook for about 45 minutes. Meanwhile, we're going to make the green sauce. For the green sauce, you're going to need chile poblanos, tomatillos, jalapenos, or serranos. You're also going to need a big handful of cilantro. We're going to char the pasilla peppers. Yes, papi, it's a chile. We're going to char the pasilla peppers, and then we peel the skins off. Before you add everything to your blender, you can also pre-boil your tomatillos and chiles, but in this case, like I said, I was in a rush, so I just threw them in there raw. You're also going to add a quarter piece of onion, 2 to 3 garlic cloves, and a quick tip when you're making your pozole, if you want it to be a little bit more thicker, just add about a cup of hominy and blend everything. Now we just add a big can of hominy, the green sauce that we just blended, our chicken, because this is pork and chicken. And I don't want to hear, oh my gosh, this is not how you do pozole. This is how I do my pozole, okay? Then you cover it up and continue cooking for about another 40 minutes. Once the chicken is super tender, then your pozole is ready. Last thing to do is to add a big handful of crushed up oregano, and then I serve it in a big pop-up plate with all of the toppings. But first, I'm gonna squeeze a little bit of lemon juice or lime juice. Then I add some cabbage, some onion and cilantro, some radishes, and some avocado. You can never forget your chili oil, because the buttholes are gonna be burning tonight. And that's it, guys. This is how I make my green posole. Hope you like this recipe. Bye! We're making a quick breakfast at Nana Joe's. I'm making a Monte Cristo on roids. So in between two buns, we're gonna add some ham and cheese, and then we're going to smash it. And then I repeat the process. We're going to double stack this. Yeah, I know, double the cholesterol. Who cares? It is my cholesterol. In a bowl, I'm gonna add about 4 eggs, and since I'm lazy AF, I'm gonna use coffee creamer because it already has sugar and cream. I'm gonna put a little bit of Flavor God's buttery cinnamon roll. Now we're just gonna whisk the batter together, grab your sandwich, dip it, and make sure that you get both sides. Be super careful because things tend to come out. Then I butter up my pan, make sure it's nice and buttery, and get my sandwich crispy on all of the sides. But meanwhile, I'm gonna cook some eggs on the other side of the pan, and yes, I'm finessing the system. I'm gonna season them with bacon lovers because I got no bacon. And when I say make sure it's crispy on all the sides, I mean all the sides. This sandwich right here, guys, was my go-to when I was pregnant with my first child, and let me tell you, get ready for it. It is so freaking bomb. Look at all that cheese oozing. I'm just gonna dust it with a little powdered sugar, our leftover habanero cranberry sauce, and that's it, guys. Hope you like this recipe. Bye!